You make the stars. That is a message that I got from Asteria, not the universe today, that I got for the collective. Hi, my name is Carley, and welcome to Divine Cosmic Readings. I do things a little differently here if you're new, and I get a message from the universe or a specific deity or maybe an ancestor, and I pull some tarot cards to get the overall theme of the reading. Today I want to start with the Five of Wands. I usually, with this, you can see here how it's depicted, how they look like they're fighting over something. You are dealing with some type of conflict. I have a feeling it's inner conflict because one of the messages that I got was you are dealing with some type of conflict, and you're dealing with some type of maybe spirituality. When it comes to your spirituality, maybe it comes from, I'm hearing awareness. Like it's your lack of spiritual awareness. So that's what I'm getting from Assyria today. She's here. I thought it was Nyx at first because she basically, whenever I saw her, she was quite, she was very, 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 very tall. And I did not know this, but she was a Titan. I'm not very familiar with my Greek mythology, only with the mythology of my deities. But she was the Titan of the night sky, of the stars. She rules over nocturnal divination, even astrology. And I got the visual of, she was just basically, she herself was the night sky and the stars, a silhouette, if you will, of just the night sky and stars. And she brought her hands together and she threw them out, and a whole bunch of stars burst forth from her hands, like new stars. And that's whenever I got the feeling that you also need to burst. And when I questioned what it is you needed to burst from or burst within yourself, I heard inner power. So maybe this is Assyria's way of telling you that you are on the cusp. With the Ace of Swords here, you are on the cusp of something new, a new opportunity. And I have a feeling it is going to deal with your own spirituality, your own inner power. Hearing that you have been forcing it down, that you don't want to unleash that inner power for some reason. But she's telling you now is a good time to let it burst, let it go. And she wants you to release it into the universe. There's something about your power that she's honing in on. There's something about your inner power that she's honing in on. It's like, I'm hearing brightest star. You're one of the brightest stars. Or you could potentially be one of the brightest stars. There's something that you're wanting to do. There's something that she's wanting you to do. And you're forcing it down. You're in very much you're in conflict with it. You're in conflict with what you think you should do and what you need to do. And this leads me to the Queen of Cups. I got these cards very, very quickly. I shuffled them and they immediately all popped out. And this leads me to see that you are very intuitive. You are very intuitive. You trust your gut. You make decisions based on your intuition, on your gut feelings. And she's wanting you to do that now. You're not basing this decision, this particular decision, on your intuition, on your gut feeling. You're basing it on fear. You're suppressing it. You're turning away from it. I'm hearing you're turning away from it. And this is your sign. This is Asteria telling you you need to burst. There is something within you that she is wanting to cultivate. She's wanting that to grow. I think she sees that it could be potentially, I'm hearing potentially good, like what I'm doing here. I was called to, like I said, in my previous videos, I have been called to save them. And even reaching the few people that I have reached, you know, that it's very helpful to them. And I'm very proud that I started this channel, even if I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, don't have a lot of views. It doesn't really matter to me. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to reach the people that this needs to reach. So, but I have a feeling it's the same. I'm kind of like an example. I'm hearing that I'm an example of the potential that you could be doing, that you could be helping. Like, again, it comes back to that bright star comment that she made. I have a feeling she sees you as a potential to do something great with your inner power. Can we see? Is there anything else, Asteria, you're wanting to tell us? I do have a feeling she wants to talk through the runes, but I'm going to give her an opportunity to talk through oracle cards just to see if there's any messages in here that she wants to relay. Anything additional. There's two. Okay, that was three. So nothing in the universe deck. We're going to go to our Audacity deck. We got two. We got death. Death, which comes back to that Ace of Swords. Something new. You're transitioning from, or you could potentially be transitioning from one thing to another. And I have a feeling this is your calling to that. The next I got is the Tower. Now the Tower, I have a feeling it comes back to the Five of Wands. You have a sense that I hear your world is crumbling, and your tower is crumbling. Like the basis, I have a feeling it's like the basis of your beliefs, the basis of your values and morals that you're struggling with. But the Tower is telling me, like, you know, you have to have faith. You have to know that they'll guide you to the right decision. We got the Moon. Okay, we got that stars. Got the stars here. And this tells me that, again, this here depicts how, you know, it's a full moon. It's a full moon here. But the moon itself here represents that everything ends and something new starts. Everything ends. Again, coming back to that Ace of Swords. You know, it's going like nothing is going to be all good, all bad, all the time. You know, it's a cycle, just like the moon. So while you think it's could be potentially harmful, that's just, I'm hearing that's your perspective. That's your perspective. But she's trying to get you to see her perspective through me. I'm just a mouthpiece here. I'm just relaying what they want to tell you, because apparently for some reason she thinks you need additional guidance. And next I have the T. I've never pulled this before. I've never pulled this in this deck. I pulled a whole bunch of others. All the ones I pulled previously, I pulled these, but I have never pulled this one for a reading before, which is interesting. Now the T here represents that maybe you're needing to confide in somebody. You're needing to spill the tea to somebody. You know, you're alone. I'm hearing alone. You have a feeling that you are alone. But Asteria knows this, and she's letting you know that you're not. You are not alone in this. And if you need to talk to someone about what it is you're struggling with, you know, she's telling you that that's a very good thing. Maybe it's somebody who has experience with this, about who has experience of unleashing inner powers, like the process of it. Maybe you know someone who does a practice. Maybe you're wanting to start the practice, and Asteria is guiding you to her, but you don't know where to start. So maybe this is your sign to confide in someone who knows, or maybe even find someone who you feel drawn to that would know. I have myself done that before. I have guided people on the beginning stages of their journeys and let them just take it from there, whatever they feel. Sorry, I had a hair and it was annoying me. Whoop, that one just came right out. Ah, we got the freedom card again. So this, of course, means, you know, once you have that burst, once you burst, I have a feeling you will be free. Like the universe. I heard like the universe. You'll be free like the universe. It will be boundless and limitless. I keep hearing boundless and limitless. That's what your power could be. I'm getting emotional for some reason. I'm getting emotional. I feel her emotions coming through me. She's feeling I have a feeling like, you know, she sees that potential within you, and she sees what you could possibly do. Passion. This will be something you're passionate about. Whatever it is you need to unleash, once you unleash it and once you gain that freedom, you will be passionate about it. Usually this has to do with like finding something you're passionate about, which I think, again, comes back to that Ace of Swords. Something new is starting, and I have a feeling you're going to be very passionate about it. Right, that was all for here. And again, I have a feeling she wants to talk through the runes the most. So, sorry, excuse me. I just ate. But, yeah. AWAS. I don't know if I can get it to turn. As a transformation, the turning point, life and death. Again, it comes to that decision. You know, you're struggling with a decision, and you're probably needing to find someone to spill all that tea to, spill all those thoughts in your head, and maybe you don't really have somebody that you can go to talk about this stuff. But this is her telling you to either find someone, or maybe you already know someone and she's telling you to go to them and unspill all the tea, unload all your burdens, I just saw an orb just fly by, and it looked like a really bright star. So I wanted to put that out there. So maybe this is her saying hi in the video. So, yeah, maybe she's needing you to go to someone you either trust or find someone that you feel drawn to, spill the tea, unload all your thoughts, your worries, your doubts, everything, you know. And once you have all the information at hand, I have a feeling that you're very worried right now. You're very anxious, very nervous. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling anxiety. But if you do decide to find that somebody to spill that tea to, I keep hearing the word contentment. Like, you know, those worries will fall away, that anxiety will fall away. You'll be contented in your decision to either start or not start your journey. I highly encourage you to. I know people who do not start their journeys because of all their misconceptions about this practice and all the stigmas surrounding it. So I highly encourage you to find someone who's very knowledgeable, someone you feel drawn to, someone you think you can trust, or someone you do trust already, and just ask them all the questions, because I guarantee you they're going to surprise you. When I tell people about what we do as witches, as Wiccans, as practitioners, pagans, you know, whatever you want to call us, they're always very thoroughly surprised, because it's not what they've been made to believe. Hearing two more. Oh, yes. Urus, primal power, strength, life force. Again, it comes back to that burst, that inner power within you. That's the potential that she sees. That's what she wants you to unleash into the universe. She wants you to make your stars. She wants you to make your stars. What that means to you, that's your interpretation. But making your stars, I love that. I love that. That comment in and of itself. You make your own stars. I think that's a very beautiful sentiment, even if I don't know what it means fully. Yeah, Inowaz, potential energy, new beginnings. Again, Ace of Swords, something new is coming your way. You have the potential to be a bright star, to make your own bright stars. Maybe this is her calling you. Another theory could be like, maybe you are a practitioner and you're being called to lead others on their own journeys. Or, like I said, find someone, spill that tea, find that passion. You'll gain your freedom. You're very intuitive. Again, you're very intuitive. You do trust your gut. You trust your feelings. But for some reason, you're forcing it down. So this is her telling you to trust yourself. Trust yourself, or again, go to someone you trust and ask all the questions. Ask them all. She's telling me thank you. I'm hearing her tell me thank you for relaying this message. I see her smiling. She's very beautiful, guys. She's very beautiful. Like, seeing her in my mind's eye, it makes me want to cry, because how beautiful she is. I myself am the follower of Nyx, who is also associated with the night sky and the stars and the moon, and she's always beautiful to me. Asteria, she brings out the awe and the wonder. Nyx is the safety and the comfort and the darkness, but Asteria brings out the awe and the wonder. That's what I keep getting with her. I'm hearing done. So, this is my message for the collective here today. I hope this really resonated with some of you. Please like and comment. If it did, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot to reach the people that this needs to reach. And I will see you guys next time whenever we do a Leo zodiac reading. And I wish you many blessings. So,